Independence. There are movies about independence. People died for their independence. There are wars in the name of independence. And there are many subjects, many books, and many scholars teaching about independence. So, what is independence really? So, according to big revenues, big sites like Google, something like Wikipedia, they all claim independence as someone's capability of make decisions without being asked permission of others. So when you need permission of others, especially when you decide this in your life, when you make a choice in your life, when you need a permission from the others, other people, or other subjects like government, etc., you are not being independent. But why independence is so important in a person's life, in a human's life? Why is it so important? Why you should strive to be independent in your life? And that is one big tricky question. Being independent will make you choose your decisions in life and act accordingly to your decisions. Without being independent, you will be making and you will be living some other persons, some other institutions' choices, not on your own, not your choices, not the life you wish to live, not the life you wish to exist, not the life you wish to be in. So, in order to create a life, in order to create a world for yourself, the essence is independence. You should be independent, and independence comes with many forms. Independence comes in many forms. What is that forms? What is that forms? What is independence actually? So the forms of independence, the many forms of independence in the life. If you care too much about what others think about you, it's either your job, your work, your salary, the way you live the life, the paradigm you look to other world. So if you care too much, if you care a lot about these subjects, you are not independent and you are making others decisions, others thoughts about you to make your decisions, to lead your life. And you're not being independent, you are not being free, you are not having something which many people died for, which is independence, which is freedom. You must be able to make your own choices. You must be able to lead your life in the way you wish to go through. If you don't lead your life, you are following others. If you live paycheck to paycheck, if you are needy, if you need someone to pay your bills, if you need someone to make you, if you need someone to lend you a salary, give you a salary, you are not being independent. You are in that person's frame of mind. They're just using you in order to gain something from you, in order to gain something for themselves, and you are not living your life on your own terms and conditions. You are living your life on their own terms and conditions. You are not leading your life, you are just following others' orders. They are bossing you around and you actually never tried to change that. You didn't try to change it and you still live that kind of life because you are too afraid. But one thing you should always remember, this way you are executing your soul. Your soul is dying. You're executing it. You are executing your soul. You are not having your soul intact. You are killing it and you live with your body. You breathe, your heart still pumping the blood, your brain is still working, but you are not actually living your life. You are just living a lie. You are already dead and you are just waiting your body to decay and actually physically die. So until your death, you are just following others. You are just working for others in order to make your basic needs meet. It's very complicated and it is very the depressing. It is very depressing to live 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years this way on someone's terms and conditions. People, humans, governments, and society, your relatives will try to make you follow the old school. If you follow the old school, you are just letting other people to drive your life. They are in the driver's seat, you are in the passenger seat. You are not leading your life. You are not leading your life, and you are not following the person you can actually become. You are not contributing the world in a wide scale, just in a very narrow, very, very narrow scale. And this almost counts for nothing. And I don't care about your age. You might be too young or too old. I really don't care, because you can always choose to have a bigger impact on the world, and you can always have a bigger impact on the world. Remember this. Remember this. You decide your own destiny. It is not predetermined. You're a person, and a person is a master of his or her own fate. You decide your fate, you decide your life with every single choice you make in the life. With every single choice you make in the life, you decide your fate. I don't care about where you were born. Elon Musk was born in Africa, and he could have said, this is a country with a little to no opportunities, and I will just live my life in a minimal scale, and I will die in a minimal scale, and you wouldn't heard about it. I wouldn't heard about it, and none of the people in the world would have heard about him. But we heard about him because he actually actively made choices and actively led his life into a point which he wanted to be. He kept reading. Even when he was in Africa, he kept reading. So can you. I don't care. Some people, nearly most people, just telling me, I don't have time to read, but that is bullshit. That is bullshit. I am a resident doctor. I'm an internal medicine resident, and first and second year can be very, very busy, but I always found time to read and listen to books, so I can widen my worldview, so I can think more clearly, and I can finally lead my life. I can finally make the decisions which are truly speaking to me. And I wish to do that. And I did that. I didn't listen to people. I didn't listen to my family. I didn't listen to my friends. I didn't listen to my relatives. I just did not listen to them. I just said, I believe in myself. I'm going to do it. Whether you are with me or without me, I don't care. Whether you come with me and see the life in my view, try to understand my worldview, or you can go out. I don't care. I don't need you. But that's what I did. I didn't need them. I led my life. I'm still leading my life, and I don't care. And remember this, no one cares about you. Every single moment, some child is dying out of starvation in Africa, in poor countries. Do you think people do care about them? They will just say, I do care about them. They will just say, poor guy, poor girl, just a child, dead. But they don't care. If they did care, if they cared enough, they would have initiative to do something about it, but they have never done something about it because they don't care. And no one cares about you. No one cares about you. No one cares about you. This is an opportunity for you, because you can finally escape from the opinions of other people. You can finally escape them. You can finally get rid of them. You can finally Get rid of the feeling other people judging you so they can pull you back, pull you down. They don't care. They just don't care. They can try to intimidate you, but it's not real. What is fear? False evidence appearing real. Don't be afraid. Be brave. Be brave and don't care. You lead your life. You always lead your life. Never forget this. Never stop leading your life. Always be in the driver's seat. Just say no to others. Just say no to people which doesn't understand you, don't want to understand you, which don't wish to understand you. Just say no until they earn a yes from you. And I'll get to see you in the next video. Be independent. Take care.